It's the PK and DK show.
Please stand by. On the air next. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. On the air
It's
next.
the PK and DK show.
Please stand by.
Now it's time to go online. Hello, it's all about the internet.
www.pkndk.com. Forget.
The PK and DK show. Your average everyday couple fight and make up on YouTube. Welcome to our dysfunctional life.
Hello. Oh, happy to be back for show of the year. Yeah, I'm doing great. That would be my right. I'm here, baby. How are ya?
Hoping to not have to touch that bad boy right there. Why did you bring the fireball?
Oh, I mean, I have not seen her yet, but this is our the third co-host of the show, Fireball. There we go.
Contributes more than the last third co-host.
Oh my God, we're just
Maybe I didn't
we are
stick
just.
around. Welcome to the show.
Uh-oh, we can't hear you, PK.
What do you mean can't hear me?
Yeah, that's what everyone's saying in the chat. No, mic not working. Can't hear you, PK.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Really?
Yeah,
You really can't hear
that's what everybody's saying.
Is it like every camera angle? You want to ask that in the chat?
Yeah, is it every camera angle?
You haven't asked that.
Oh, well, I mean, people can hear me, so I thought that if I said it,
They can't hear you?
nothing, bro. But get it together, PK. Every.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh no, just me. Is it every camera angle? Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I
you
know
gotta
what I
plug
did.
it in.
Oh, my bad. Oh, shit.
Did you not turn the on button
that's on me.
You just didn't hit on.
Hi, everybody.
Oh,
Welcome. Should restart the show again. Let's countdown. Where's the countdown?
Oh my God.
Do I have that?
Oh God.
Here we go. Hold on a second,
We
everybody.
can-
Mike's so.
It's the PK and DK show.
Please stand by. On the air next. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. On the air
It's
next.
the PK and DK show.
Please stand by.
Now it's time to go online. Hello, it's all about the internet.
www.pkndk.com. Forget.
The PK and DK show. Your average everyday couple fight and make up on YouTube. Welcome to our dysfunctional life.
What can I say? Your boy forgot a button.
The on.
You know, I could hear myself. It sounded good. Thought all of y'all were idiots. You know, telling me how to do my job. Thought the chat was just on drugs. All of y'all. What are the chances that
Oh
it
my
was
God.
me?
Is there a reason why
Hi,
you are
everybody.
not employed in radio anymore? You
That
can't
could be
turn
it.
on the mic. Hey,
Did somebody say that, or was that you? That was a zinger. That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Hey, so
Yeah.
welcome to the show. We got a lot to catch up on. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Denise has been going on and on about her new job and just rubbing it right in my face.
I don't say rubbing in.
You know,
I'm just
right, my-
very
just-
excited.
Oh, yeah.
It's finally here.
A few minutes ago, she's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, the dishes, they're not done." I'm like, I just did like 15 other things. I've been working.
Yeah.
I've been
I mean,
working.
that's not the new job. I've been working at my old job. But
So-
yeah.
We'll have a little
We'll get to it.
conversation about that. What you couldn't hear earlier, the first run through of the show was that the third co-host right there is I'm hoping not to have to touch But the third co-host is on the table. If you're listening to the show, obviously we're talking about the Fireball.
Fireball, right?
Have you seen Carol in the chat, Fireball Carol?
I have not seen Fireball
Okay, good.
Carol at the moment. Not
right.
yet.
Good. The other person that really, just sabotages the show with a third co-host, the Fireball, is Dave. And I don't think I've seen Dave.
Yeah. He said he was on a flight.
Yeah. Oh, he is. Dude,
Yes.
I had some beef with Dave.
Mysterious Dave?
Yeah, he tried to get me a job as like a hot dog driver.
Oh, what's wrong with that?
A hot dog driver?
I mean, a job's a job at this
I
point,
don't think
isn't
you even get to eat the hot dogs.
Oh, yeah, you just drive. It's a Wienermobile.
The Wienermobile.
Mobile?
Mobile?
Well, I don't know why I said it. I said it with an accent like it's out of Alabama. Wienermobile.
Speaking of Alabama, how about my coach, the greatest coach? How about?
God. Oh, let's calm down. Dan Lanning of the Oregon Ducks should be your favorite coach, not Nick Saban.
I'm back to being an Oregon or a Georgia
my
fan.
God.
I've got to hang up my, the tide's not rolling.
No.
The whole reason I was a Bama fan was for
Strictly
Nick.
for Saban?
Yeah.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah.
We all know you're a bandwagon rider. I'm
every day.
I was like, I'm actually shocked that you weren't going for either Michigan or Washington this past Monday. It's hard to believe that was just like a few days ago.
Both.
Of course you were.
Who won? My team. Michigan. Let's go, Michigan.
Sure. Oh, sorry. I was reading through the chat because
people saying.
Well, I also asked everybody to drop in their cities because this is the first show of the year. So
let's
we'll kick
do
it
a
off.
roll call because the people must be heard.
Let's see. I got Ace Gilmore. I'm in Panama City, Florida. PCB, Florida.
Nice. What are you doing there, man?
Yeah,
You getting your beats on?
Yes. How many times do we got to go over this in this new year too, PK?
Every time.
Ace.
How long has it been? Like 3 years?
We've met Ace.
Yeah.
Several times.
What are you doing there? It's not summertime. You don't go to the beach now.
It must be vacation time.
Nobody goes to the beach in
that's
what's
what she
January?
says, a vacation.
Well, you're not going to get in the water, are you? What are you doing?
January,
you got a vacation in.
It's like 75 degrees here in Houston today. So, yeah.
I know, but
warm up
this time of year is when you go to the, the fancy people go to the Alps or
Reno.
The snow. I don't like going to the snow. I've got zero balance. Me going to the snow equals just an injury.
Oh, you mean
so
like
I kind of appreciate
skiing and
Ace going
snowboarding?
to the,
That's totally where I would be. The beach for sure. We got James Rees checking in from Spokane, Washington. Modesto, he's saying, hey, just got off work. Congratulations, Denise. Thank you.
Going kind of fast.
Thank you so much.
Spokane, are you listening to Felix in Spokane? How you doing, sir?
Yeah, we got B-Girl in Jonesboro, Georgia. Annabelle in Eugene. We got Alfredo Delicious in Fairview, Troutdale. That is in Oregon. Corrine in Flowery Branch. Charlene in Clackamas, Oregon. What's going on the telly?
Somebody's calling me a loser. Oh, my God. PK didn't turn on. Oh, that was you.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you trying to get Elia on the show? Is that what you're doing there?
No, I'm just telling everybody.
All right,
I
keep it
see
going.
Jesus checking in from Madera, California. We got Jeffrey in Stafford, Texas. Damien also in Clacktown, a.k.a. Clackamas. That's in Oregon.
Nobody calls it Clacktown.
That is the very first time I've heard Clacktown.
I've never heard that before, yeah.
Cyprus, Saints Tat. We haven't seen Saints Tat in a long time. I think like the last time was when we did our
How are you?
Our event in Jersey Village. Remember that?
No,
like
I
a
don't.
year ago.
No.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was a fun event.
Yes.
was good times.
James is reminding you, EK, Felix is in Tri-Cities.
I know, that's what I said. I said it to see if Denise would catch on, but she kept going, right? Like, I knew. It's an ongoing joke now. You didn't call me out on it.
So you drop in your cities and we'll casually do little check-ins throughout the show today.
Good to see everybody, though. Good to see everybody. I do have a point counterpoint I want to get to early. It's an argument we've been having with Elia.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
Is this nasty? What are you holding up your phone? What's happening? You got another job you want to rub in my face?
I got a donation.
Oh!
And so, we got to slow down the show for a bit. This is coming in from Anita.
We need those donations.
Yes.
Appreciate those donations.
Thank you, Anita.
Got to pay for the power, more importantly, the tax man.
Oh, my God.
Tax man.
I heard that you could start doing your taxes the 29th of this month. And then I'm like, ew.
That.
Who does that?
Sorry for the language.
Who does it that early? I was like, that's like my brother. That's people who know that they're getting money back. They're like already doing it. We do not. Therefore, we're going to defer. Can you defer taxes till like next year?
The poors.
AKS.
Yeah, we'll talk about it,
I mean, we're just keeping it real in 2024.
We the poors and the people that are scamming Uncle Sam, they move the taxes to dates that I didn't even know was possible to move them to.
Right.
I'm talking about like August, September. I don't even know how that's done. But the scammers find a way. The poorest find a way. I think our taxes, we didn't, somehow, our lady didn't get them in until the end of the year.
Yeah, like they started taking money out of the account this month.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out.
So your donations are definitely appreciated.
713 Anita says, just for love. Very sweet. Thank you.
What's going to be the number for the fireball? Is there a number for that?
I mean, I could do the first, but only one and one only.
Why is that?
I gotta wake up early. Yes, it is the very final weekday of my fitness gig. So I gotta be on point.
You excited about your other job?
I really am. Yeah, I am. I'm too excited to the point where I've already emailed like HR on Monday.
Oh God, I would fire you already. You haven't even hired
my other boss, and I was like, hey, just checking in. Like, what time on Monday do I need to report to work?
They're gonna tell you.
I know, but it's just been so long, like kept pushing back like 6 times that I'm like, I'm not hearing anything. So in my head, I'm like, I'm going to get pushed back like a 7th time. And I'm really nervous because like I don't have my other gig to fall back on at this point because I've already like trained people to take over my hours.
Such a swear bear.
Swear bear.
Square bear.
Correct.
That, you just got to relax.
I can't relax. I'm so nervous.
They're going to tell you.
I know.
They're going to tell you.
I know.
Like, I didn't get any sleep last night because I didn't know what time I have to go in next week. Monday.
Exactly.
Well, who cares?
Not only that, but
you know it's going to be Monday. Just calm down.
I know. So I'm planning like 9 a.m. And then when I heard today, like afternoon, and I'll get like a final detailed first week plan at end of week, aka tomorrow. Then I'm like, okay, cool.
All right. We don't need the whole schedule. I forgot what I was talking about.
Yeah. Well, you did ask about, what was it? How
Anybody
much for the
in the chat
fireball?
now? What's that?
How much for fireball?
Oh, yeah. Is that that's got to be a 50.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I honestly do not want to do that. I don't even know why we have it in the house.
I don't know either.
To be honest with you. I did crack into I forget who, but somebody sent me from the chat some tequila that we had.
Was that Franco?
It might have been Franco.
AKA Stats from back in the day?
In our Atlanta days, like I'm talking about like 4 years ago, he sent this stuff. And I saw it. And I didn't want to throw it away, but I didn't know like the name brand. And I'm like, I don't know if the dude's trying to mess with me. Like it was emergency stats. And then it
Franco always
moved with us.
Stats has always come in like clutch with his gifts.
Moved with us. It's still sitting there. We were doing a video or something in the living room. And then somebody in the back of the video spotted it and was like, hey, that's some really good tequila. And I was like, oh, is it? Like, I didn't know. Again.
Yeah.
Maybe it was. Like, it's just been sitting there. But because of that comment, we cracked it open. And please believe Dennis killed it just one night.
Oh, yeah.
The whole bottle.
There was 3 of us. Yeah, we had a good party with margaritas.
What was it called? Do you remember the name of that? No idea.
I don't remember. No.
All right.
You were also talking about producer Elia and our point counterpoint.
That's right.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
We're never going to get to the point counterpoint.
It's a good one.
I'm sorry,
but
point as we say, where's the thing? The people must be heard.
It's only 2 of us, so you got to wait and we got to do it together. It's not that difficult.
I get excited.
You already been drinking?
No.
Okay.
I have my energy drink. Yeah. This is from Matthew Peck.
Matthew.
And his comment reads, hit that shot.
Aw. Come on, bro. Really?
Now, are you doing the first one or am I doing the first one?
You have the jam. You got to do it.
Okay, I'm only doing one.
Although you probably... Now, you got to do it with that camera. So, I don't know. Just do it in that camera. Yeah. Oh. You got to lean in. Here, let me...
Lean in like this? It's not really a lean.
No. What camera? There you go. Just look at that viewfinder. You don't have to sit down. Just fucking pour the shot and do it real quick. Jeez Louise. Oh, my God. Hurry up.
My parents are watching.
Oh, well. Shout out.
Hi, Mom, Dad.
Why are they watching? Haven't you not learned your lesson to not have them watch?
My parents love what we do. They think that I'm wild and crazy, but...
yeah, well, they're right. Didn't your parents ground you when you went to visit them over Christmas?
Yeah, because I drank too much, and then I went home. Cheers!
You have to look in the camera. Oh. Nobody can see you. Christ. What's that so difficult?
All right, thank you. Oh, my God! Corrine. Okay, for Matthew, and then PK, your turn. You're up next.
Yeah, show you how it's done. Good Lord. Sorry for the people just listening. I know you can't see what's happening, but it's just bananas. Like, it's just one camera, and there's a microphone right next to it. It's not that difficult. Let's just look at like the...
It's stuck in my mouth.
All right. Well, that was going to be, again, that's the fireball camera. So then you handed it to me. This is not the Fireball camera.
okay,
That's the Fireball camera.
When I told you that we needed to go over stuff before the show starts.
You just got to roll with the punches. It's not that difficult.
I'm the one with to-do list, and I can't complete things until it's physically all checked off. I can't leave my job until all my things are done. So get over there to the Fireball.
All right, hold
and
on.
shout out, Kareen has a comment.
All right, go ahead and hold it down. Go ahead.
Kareen says, celebrate finally starting the new job. Thank you, Kareen. I will officially do that Monday night, though, because I definitely
bragging
want
again
to make
about the
sure
new job, huh, everybody? Oh,
that
yeah,
I
rub it into
start.
my face.
That I start.
Yeah, I don't know why I have it so low.
Oh, my God. PK.
I
Oh,
should've
my
just-
God. I can see your pecs.
My nipples are always hard. I don't know if you guys can see them. Always.
Yeah, they were.
Without a doubt. I don't know why. I don't know if there's some kind of medication I should take.
No, you're just
They're always.
medication. I mean,
something to soften them up or something. It's
Okay.
very embarrassing. Always.
okay. Again, my parents are watching, so shout out mom and dad. There we go. Put it down your throat.
Oh.
Thanks, Kareen. Thank you, Matthew.
I didn't put the chair. Now it looks bad. Oh, well. Yeah, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Well, there's power. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, almost. We just got the power bill. Do you want to see what it's at?
I thought you said it was like over.
I haven't seen this
was
yet.
it 200 today?
I don't know. Here, I don't know if it's going to have a Roger song there.
I mean, honestly,
what's gonna have on there.
Who's gonna come to our house?
I don't think anybody. Oh, it doesn't tell me. No, this just tells me the kilowatt and the, yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, back to point counterpoint.
Oh,
We're never gonna get to it.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
Mr. Perky. You ready for that?
Good.
Cold
It's a good
weather.
point counter.
weather.
No, my
Sweater weather.
my nipples for some reason they're hard. Whether it's cold, hot, doesn't matter. I can be in water. I could be on the moon. It doesn't. They never are not hard. It's the weirdest thing. When I was the skinniest, they were hard. When I was the fattest in my life, 274 pounds, still hard nipples.
my
I don't know how to
God.
soften them up.
Here, I
It's
mean,
impossible.
I got the opposite problem. They're innies.
You got innies, yeah.
so
Like
there you go.
little belly buttons.
All right, yeah.
I still love you.
There you go. Well, you don't have a choice. We've been married for that long.
Although, there's a problem here because, you've been working out, you've been eating better. Also, you had your gallbladder removed.
Yes.
And you've lost a lot of weight.
I mean, I wouldn't say a lot, but I've dropped pounds.
You've lost a lot of weight.
I've dropped some lbs.
You're looking good.
Oh, thanks.
Except your butt.
What the hell does that mean?
Gone.
It is not gone.
I just, right before the show started, I'm looking at you and I'm like, turn around.
Still butt.
There's zero butt there.
Yeah, right. There's still okay. Somebody.
You went from Atlanta black girl booty to I don't know what, like a popsicle stick.
No, that is not true.
And it's not just me complaining. There's somebody else.
Someone else, yeah.
Can we have a conversation about who else is
Yeah.
complaining about your butt?
Okay.
Is there somebody that I need to be concerned about?
This chick that I work with, she's like, "Oh, look at that little booty." I'm like, "Little booty? It's never been little.
Never heard that.
It's never been
Ever.
little. I need to start getting on those squats."
Yeah, we used to use it to squash cans. You finish like a beer or something, squash it with her butt.
That's not true.
Tiny now. Do you think it's a combination of working out, eating? Do you think it's the
Yeah.
gallbladder? What do you think it is contributing to?
No, I think like, I gained a lot of weight, as a lot of people probably did, like 2020. And like when we moved here to Houston, like a year after all of that stuff,
Yeah.
I just was like at my highest weight ever. And then I finally, like, I looked in the mirror and all my clothes didn't fit. And I was like, what is wrong with me? So yeah, obviously started running because I, always love to do that, doing Legree, and then just eating better.
I know, but
That's really it.
is there a way?
But also I don't eat as much, like with I think for like the first few months after I had my gallbladder out, and I
Yeah.
know we've talked about it on the show, but anything that I would eat would upset my stomach and I would immediately have to go to the bathroom and have like explosive
Oh, yeah.
stuff, like immediately. So like that really shied me away from going out to eat, like in public, or even eating a lot. And then it
that
wasn't
in our financial situation.
that too.
Shout out to the 2 donations.
But it wasn't until like 2 months ago when I finally went to the doctor and I was like, this is my situation. She's like, that's not normal. So
Yeah.
actually gave me like this powder that I eat, like that I have every morning or before I have meals, that actually doesn't make me go to the bathroom and be embarrassed.
I was baffled
that
at
point-
how nonchalant your. Did I use that word
Yeah,
correctly?
yeah.
Nice.
Sure.
You never know with me.
Sure.
But I was so amazed by how, like, again, nonchalant your Not your actual doctor that we see now. She's great.
Yeah.
But the one that did the operation.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what the F? I know you do it every day, so after a while it becomes just normal.
She's like, I love cutting open people, and you're next. I mean, she
that's just joking around, but she needs to sit people down and have an honest conversation about like what life is like after.
Well, she did.
I felt like she didn't do that at all. She just kind of
I do remember her
raced through the stats.
She went through it saying how like after your gallbladder's out, there's like a very big risk of me like always having to go to the bathroom, like going like number two.
Yeah, but the way she didn't. There's ways to be like, listen, this is every operations is serious, right?
Yeah.
But she was way too casual about and did not prepare you for any kind of, I would say maybe like 20% preparation she gave you with what life was going to be like.
Yeah, I followed a ton of groups on Facebook, other people that have gone through similar situations and like their medication, and that's why I finally was like, you know what, I don't need to be living this way. Why are you farting right now?
No, I'm just like I was trying to keep my laugh in. You're so old.
What do you mean?
Facebook groups.
I know. I have the most random Facebook groups.
Our demographic is just
I don't get on Facebook.
Just doing the show for old people now.
But I do get on there for just like other people's experiences.
I can't even hate.
No,
we're just old now.
Yeah,
fucking Facebook groups.
Fine, whatever.
Asking advice for DaVinci Resolve or my cameras on Facebook groups.
I was like gallbladder removal.
Yeah, a little. And I'm gonna get back to my point counterpoint, which we'll never get to tonight.
Another donation. Another donation. Is this from Nancy?
What happened? People get to. What is Nancy from? Thank you, Nancy.
Oh, Nancy Gaspar. I think I'm saying that correctly. I know we know you, Nancy G, for sure. We've met you several times. She says live shows and PK's nipples.
I can't help it.
I
can't help it. I wish I could. I can't help it. Are we still on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter? I don't know if they pulled me down for indecency with my nipples.
Yeah, it didn't show.
What was I going to say? A hack. This is what I do, right? And, when Chat GPT came out, I would, instead of like going to Google or whatever, like immediately go there because there's nothing more aggravating than when you have a question and you have to read through a freaking article to I just experienced that right before the show started. My Echo Dot had like this yellow thing and it was resetting, right?
I thought it was like a notification.
It was resetting. It did something like the power went out or whatever. Instead of you Google it, you go to the article, but then you got to read about like, it's 1,000 words that like somebody puts into the article just so Google can push it to the top, so I click on it. But because of that, it's such a pain to Google anything. So ChatGPT, when it first came out,
which you've been talking about for like over a year. Yeah.
And it still is because you can just ask it and it will tell you. The problem with it sometimes is it takes away the human element. So you don't know what you don't know in a weird way with it. Like it's always, you don't know if the computer doesn't know if it's correct or not. Now, 90% of the time, it's probably going to be correct, but it can tell you something, and you can believe it without the computer even knowing, because it's algorithm, right? So it takes that human element away. So back to my pro tip, what I do when I need to look up or when I need to ask a question, or if it's like a medical issue, or if it's like, hey, I want to take this or that, it's kind of like Facebook groups, but what I do is like I'll ask the question and I'll put comma Reddit. And then you'll see like all the posts that come up on Reddit, and then it will actually answer those questions without like fucking
you are huge
90,000 ads. So I'm not huge into Reddit.
Okay, well
I'm just huge into answering questions that way.
See, I'm huge into like doing it through like Facebook groups because like I feel like those are like normal.
Yeah, my problem with Facebook groups.
But same with Reddit could be. It could honestly be anybody.
Well, with Reddit, it's like they've had. Maybe not 100 people that commented, but then you really are only getting that post when you ask the question in Google and you put Reddit afterwards.
Right.
Like, for instance, I'm doing the Majerno. Majerno's expensive. I'm like, hey, can I buy some Majerno from China, mix it myself, put it in a needle, boom. No. I Googled hashtag Reddit or whatever, bam, all kinds of articles.
Do not do that.
All kinds of articles.
Before we get out of control and way off topic, we still need to hit the point counterpoint.
Oh, point counterpoint. Let's go.
PK and DK's point counterpoint.
I mean, they send you a powder that you put in with the solution. You mix it up.
Absolutely not. You are ridiculous. Okay, really, PK? Do you want me to have a husband in 2 months?
Well, you're going to leave me after the new job.
Oh, my God.
The point counterpoint is this. It's a simple one. It's I didn't realize I was being nasty.
It's really not that simple, actually.
It really is.
Okay.
I had no idea I was being nasty. Like, hand to God, I kid you not, I didn't think it was an issue. I didn't second guess it. I didn't, you just go about your day. You just have no idea you're doing something wrong. According to Elia, though, I am.
Producer
I'm a nasty
SOB.
B.
Yeah.
I'm a nasty B for sharing socks with Denise. We have one sock drawer.
I guess it would be the both of us are nasty bees.
I still don't understand the mechanics of why he thinks that, but like he was really, taken back. Now, there is a lot of things in my life I do, which it's nasty.
Disgusting.
Like, I had a peanut butter sandwich in bed, woke up, there's a few crumbs.
I think I have video proof of that this time, yes, because this is not the first.
But I need to know from the chat, and that's why I'm asking you here, and please throw it in there. Is it nasty? Do you share socks? And maybe you don't have just like one sock drawer, but do you? Is there anything wrong with that?
Yeah.
To me, this is my reasoning behind it. It's not like we're switching back and forth dirty socks, right? They're coming out of the dryer, and we both have the same because if you guys have been with the show for a while, you know she's got monster feet.
Exactly. Yeah, we're both the same size. And so I don't even know at what point we combined. I think because like I used to have, socks and underwear drawer, but then my underwear drawer became a little bit bigger with all my other stuff. And then
granny panties.
No,
filled that bitch up.
That is not true. Lingerie. Let's get it right. PK doesn't wear lingerie, obviously. So then we just moved it all. I did into one.
Now Ace, who is a girl, and
Correct.
I know this, vacationing right now in Panama, not the country, says Elia is wrong this time. I still was trying to understand his logic behind why it's nasty. Because again, they're clean socks.
Well,
where's the nastiness that comes in there?
There was a video. So we were hanging out. I think this was like, I don't know, last Friday or something.
Yeah.
And we had randomly, I don't know, just
that
played.
Fireball's hitting your girl.
Yeah, it is. It just, I forgot how it started, but there's a video.
How? I think the gallbladder has gotten you.
I know.
You don't know what I'm going to say. You have no idea.
It gets me tipped out.
Quick.
Yes, I agree.
Like one drink and you're.
Yeah, I know.
Like next level.
Exactly.
Yeah, we got to cut you off from the Fireball. This is the.
That's why I have no butt.
This is the video, the sock video. Here we go. Why isn't that?
Girl share a sock drawer.
Are we going to start from
You
the
literally
beginning?
wear
I'm getting lectured right
the
now.
same
But
socks.
also all the same socks inside.
That started. That was 2 seconds. What do you mean start at the beginning?
Okay,
It was 2 seconds.
so I can hear it.
Oh,
Thank you. Myself. Thank you.
take two.
All right, question of the night. Is it weird that this guy and this girl share a sock drawer? We literally wear
I'm getting lectured right
the
now.
same
But
socks.
also all the same socks inside of it, not just they don't share a drawer.
Who cares? The socks are clean.
Yeah, it's like sometimes PK might wear these.
socks.
These actually are technically my socks, but he's wearing them.
That's how the whole.
But they're all in one drawer. And producer Elia says it's weird.
You don't share socks.
Do you agree?
What I love about you too is we're having like this conversation and this disagreement or whatever, and just out of nowhere, Denise is on live or just doing
Yeah.
that video, right? And I'm used to it because I'm just living in this world of no matter what happens,
Starts with an E. Producer Elia
Is he in there?
the chat.
don't share socks. But I felt bad for him because like I'm used to the world of like if something happens, I know that there's a
always-
possibility
I'm filming.
that I'm on whatever, but
Yeah.
I didn't expect you to do that with Ely. So what is the chat saying? What is on this point counterpoint?
A B girl saying, big deal. I used to share socks with my husband, ex now, and now I share with my mom. There you go.
Okay.
Susan, they're clean. I don't get it. If they were dirty, then yes, that's gross. As long as they're washed, it's totally okay. From James. Are you guys' feet are the same size? Holy, how big are my feet?
You guys didn't know that you got monster feet?
I do.
You guys haven't seen those jacked up Transformer feet?
No, they're not. No.
Oh, please.
They're
Yes,
not
they are.
ugly. They're cute toesy woesies.
All right, Elia, you know what's happening, man. You know the call's
Well, he's
coming.
got guests, so.
There he
Hello.
is. Yo. Well, I feel like you should defend yourself on the socks thing.
Well, that's crazy. I don't need to defend myself because normal people all agree with me. It's not like it's like gross. It's not that necessarily that it's like gross or something, but like your socks form to your feet over time. And then if you guys are sharing the socks and you're going to have wonky, like you're going to have a toe hole where there's not supposed to be a toe hole, and that's not going to be comfortable in your sock. And then, PK's feet are gross.
My feet are
Period.
gross. How would you say my
and
feet
then
over
also-
Denise? You know Denise's feet
Yeah,
are.
but mine are
you kidding me?
Well,
Mine-
yeah, but
mine are clean.
Denise's feet are like clean. They're just got that funky little toe, but like they're clean feet. You got like gross feet.
Because you don't shower.
I shower, thank you very much. Do not have gross feet.
You got a gross feet. Well, I saw all the crumbs in your bed too. That was also gross. You're just a gross person. I literally reevaluating my relationship with you because I don't know if I can be friends with such a gross person.
I will agree with you. First, all right, hold on.
We got video. We got video for those who are joining live.
I'll have to play the video because we got them on the. Well, all right, let me just hold on. I know you're not going to be able to
16
hear this,
seconds.
Celia, but for 60 seconds, this is the video that she sent. I think Denise sent to you,
Yeah.
but just so everybody knows what's happening.
Oh my God.
Good Lord.
PK, look
Look
at
at
your
that.
side of the bed. Mine's all like clear.
Oh, is yours clear?
Yeah. There's nothing here.
Oh.
What is all of these crumbs?
Well, get Wally up here.
What the hell? What are all these crumbs from?
I don't know.
PK.
I'm just built with crumbs.
Yuck, dude. Look at that.
You see his arms? His arms go
Is that a
up.
piece of a pickle or something?
He's like, I'm just built with crumbs, and his arms go up like he's defeated.
Because I knew you were sending it to. I knew he was either going on like Instagram or something, or you were sending it to him. In either case, I'm just like, oh, f. But can I just?
Let's get that.
She can't.
You look a lot skinnier than that, so let's roll that. That's a not
Close
good
out of that.
image.
You, Elia, I respect you calling me nasty and all these things. All right, yeah, I'll give you that. I don't want to hear it from her, who, by the way, is the person that also made peanut butter sandwiches that brought up to the bed for us to eat in bed.
Yeah, but I don't have
So you
crumbs
can't
like-
complain about me having crumbs
Yeah,
if you're contributing to the problem.
But the thing is that you told me that when I pass out and when I go to sleep, you go downstairs and make sandwiches at like 1 a.m. and
Not
come
all the
upstairs.
time.
But
Not all the time.
But that's where those crumbs came from.
Yes.
That's what you told me.
But what's the difference between those crumbs, that sandwich, and the sandwich the night before that you made the peanut butter?
I had it on a plate.
Yeah.
And there was no crumbs on my side. Anyway, Elia, back to you.
Yeah, so what you're saying is don't eat in bed? You never eat in bed?
No. And then Chantel wants to eat in bed. Even when she's sick, I'm like, no, you can make it to the kitchen and be a normal human. You're not eating in bed. And she's like, ugh. And then when she lays down the sap, then I make like a big thing with like a big tray essentially so she can eat over the tray because it's disgusting.
Over the tray.
Oh my
bed.
God. I am so blown away right now. Dude, I would have bet, not that I have a lot in my name anymore, but I would have bet every single thing that I had that she would have been the one that said, no way in hell we're eating in bed. It was you? Wow.
Yeah, man. The
talk
bed's
about
got to
a
be clean.
plot
We
twist.
wash our sheets like normal people. I remember you said once that you wash your sheets like every 6 months or something, if
Yeah.
that.
I would?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I wash them once a week,
I
but
would.
if it was up to PK, never.
Yeah.
What's the difference between, like, I mean, it's just where you're laying. It's not like I've died from germs.
No,
You see
but
what I'm
there's-
saying? Like, what's?
I run the Roomba like once every other day. And how disgusting is that? That's even more germs and dead skin cells and all of that nasty stuff is
I
in
don't know.
the sheets.
I just don't think it's that big of a deal like you're making it out to. Because it's the same thing, like once you went off on me, and you actually got Denise to now start yelling at me because, like, I'll come home, like, after a plane ride and just lay down and, oh, my God, you take a shower. You got plane diseases in the mattress. Oh, my God.
Take off all those gross clothes.
Or if, like,
I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
well, I'm still around.
Yeah, nobody's saying you're going to die or anything. It's just gross. Like, if you shit your pants, you're not going to die from shitting your pants, but you're going to have shit in your pants. And you're just going to be like, cool with that? That's weird.
You know what?
I love you. Yeah. Keep
That's a good way of can't really defend.
Yeah,
the way
it's
you
just gross,
said that
especially
is- yeah.
like airports are disgusting and like all that stuff. I'm not saying there's like giant pieces of mud that get stuck to you or anything, but you're getting all that gross like traveler germ. You know, people smell funny when they come from the airport because they've been in airports.
Yeah,
that's not
smell
like
funny. Look, calm down.
Oh
with that
yeah,
one.
dude.
Oh,
well,
come
the
on.
only people that say they don't smell funny are the people that can't smell themselves. But like,
It's
if you
PK.
come here and you just came from the airport, I smell you. You smell like body odor, a little bit of germ, and like a slight whiff of fart.
I need to. I was gonna say I need to get like two people. One person that's like recently just came from the airport, and another person that didn't fly that day, and just have you sniff the chew to prove your
Let's do
point.
it. Blind sniff test. I'll do it. I
Sniff
bet
test.
you $100 I can pick the person.
The other thing, I'm looking through my notes because you made the list on a couple of different things that I wanted to bring up while we have you on the phone. The other thing was we had a nasty storm that happened earlier this week, and you made an observation a while ago. You made this observation that Denise and myself, we kind of ramp each other up.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And that was like the perfect example of that because both of us were in the car.
Yeah. I felt so awful 10 minutes after I hung up the phone with you guys, you and Chance, that I'm like, oh my God, these guys are going to think that we're just idiots.
But that's the observation that you came up with, that we just ramp each other up. Right?
Yeah.
Then can you share that?
That's 100% true. You guys, there's no.
We've not even talked.
You guys can't remain calm during a normal calm situation because one of you guys is like, oh my God, did you see that? And they're like, no, I didn't. What happened? They're like, well, this tree just fell. And you're, a tree just fell? You're like, oh my God, they could have killed us. Do you think it really could have killed us? Yeah, it could have killed us. And then you guys are like, ah! And then you're both just going nuts. And you're like, what's happening right now?
Yeah, I was like, if
the
we
real
just
answer is,
take a breath.
like, yeah, that happened. We're okay. Let's move on with our life now.
Yeah, but in our defense, I think this past week it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
However, like coming up,
we definitely could have taken a breath and been like,
I don't know, trees were falling,
I mean,
yo.
that is true. But if PK was not in the car with me, I still would have managed to get to where.
I don't know.
I
that
would
was
have.
bad.
It was bad, but I would have managed on
But
my
you're
own.
on the other side of the spectrum that, like, you don't. For instance, you're saying this weekend there might be a freeze down
Oh, there
here,
is
right?
There's definitely a freeze.
I heard maybe. There might be a freeze.
No, I just got an alert because I got.
No, it's happening. I think it's happening Tuesday.
No, Sunday, because I'm running the half on Sunday, and now temperatures are going to be in the 30s.
But see, you're on the other side of the spectrum to where they could tell you that a Category 5 is coming, and you're chill. You're like, nah, probably won't happen. Nah, what are you doing? Don't cover up the pipes.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, I do reasonable things. If somebody's telling me there's a Category 5 hurricane coming straight from Houston, I'm going to batten down the hatches. I'm probably just going to leave and go up north somewhere to my parents' house or something. But if people are like, watch out, here comes a scary storm, like, what am I going to do? What do you just want me to, like, pace around and scream? Like, what are we going to do? Or what do you want to, like, build a house? I'm already in a house.
Like,
I'm not going to replace my windows or anything.
Covering up the pipes, not covering up the pipes. You wrap the pipes up with some blankets.
Yeah, I was like, what was that other thing? The frost cloth? Get a frost cloth for all of your bushes? Yeah, you need that for all of your bushes.
No. The difference is I will put a bibby on the pipe or the little. I will do that.
Wait, what?
But I'm not going to make a big deal about it and freak out and say, oh my God, what did I wrap our pipes? Did you wrap your pipes? Hey, did you wrap your pipes? We should tweet out that people should wrap their pipes. Hey, did you call your mom? She should wrap her pipes. Hey, did your sister know that they need to, like, everybody just relax. They can cover their own damn pipes.
I saw that on the news. They were like, today's the day to be weather aware. You make sure you call somebody and you let them know to be weather aware.
Yeah,
I'm like, geez,
oh my
Louise.
God, how annoying.
I was like, here's the thing, like locally, like in the Houston area, like all of the meteorologists on the news channels, like they freak you out, whatever. But I follow a Space City Weather, and they point blank sent a message today, like there's some changes. There's also like a slight chance, like they're definitely going to let us know. Slight chance of wintry precipitation Sunday night, but definitely saying that I
like how they call people out on stuff. They're like, yo, you don't need to, because there was an article.
You don't need to freak out.
Last week that said it's a hurricane from hell season coming up, and then they tweeted and said there's no freaking way to tell. It's in January right now. There's a good possibility it might be a little worse, but let's calm the F down. That's why I appreciate them. What's they count one more time? Go ahead and plug them.
Space City Weather.
All right, buddy. Always good having you on to go off on us. It's always a treat. Always a treat.
Yeah. Sorry for my reserved manner today. I'm a little.
Fine.
I went to a restaurant last night. I had some drinks with a buddy of mine, and I think I drank too much. So
invite.
I've been hungover for like the whole day.
Hungover?
Well, not like a 20. Yeah, I feel terrible today.
Shut up.
Like terrible. I was gonna do all this stuff today. I didn't do shit.
You said you were a little hungover? Oh, my battery died. But who'd you go to dinner with?
They got.
What the F is this about?
We got a lot of. We got it. They got a lot of people in town to celebrate their, upcoming.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna have to get another friend group just so I can throw that at him.
Well, I thought about inviting you, but then I was like,
he won't come.
I was gonna invite you, but I knew you would just ghost me anyway, so I was like, not worth the time.
I knew that too.
Bitch, we're going to get Costco hot dogs tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow I'll feed you little hot dogs, buddy.
I'm not eating the hot dog. I just wanted to get under your skin. I have a game that I play.
Well, he was hungover. That's why he didn't respond to you. So
like you came over to watch football.
PK was so disappointed. He's like, Elia hasn't responded to my hot dog comment yet.
Oh, well, did you see that? There's a guy on Instagram that's like eating only Costco hot dogs for like 2 weeks or something.
Oh.
Well, I don't. I think that if you do, it's like the McDonald's guy that only ate McDonald's and lost weight. Like if you're doing, it's still like it's a numbers game. It's really, really hard, but it's still a numbers game. So you could just eat hot dogs, I'm sure, and lose weight if you're only eating, 2,000 calories or whatever the hell the recommendation is.
Right.
I could be wrong. I ran today. It took fucking 2 hours.
I'm shocked. PK went. He sent me a picture on his own. Everybody that's
dodging homeless people like fucking John Wick.
Producer Elia.
Yeah, boy.
Ran on his own, and he gave himself, finally,
oh, yeah, I did the Moderna shot myself. Woo!
He gave himself the Mongiano. He lifts up his shirt. I'm like, okay, what are you doing? And he's like,
No.
You gave yourself the shot? Way to go.
I know. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
I'm like, he's growing up. Like, that was my first note on our show notes today. PK's growing up.
Dude,
I'm shocked.
I wanted to just, and then I'll let you go, but during the jog, it takes me down the bayou, you know? And then there's like this one homeless guy that underneath the bridge has made what could be only considered the mansion of homeless camps just by this one single
Why?
Single guy, right? He's painted the side of the wall. This dude figured out a way to hang a boxing punch bag. I don't know what they're called.
Punching bag?
Punching bag, yeah. He's got a full-blown punching bag hanging underneath the interstate.
Oh, my God.
And then I thought this was like the weirdest move of all time. Like, so he sleeps, but he has a ladder to get up on this kind of like, it's underneath the interstate, but then there's like this huge concrete block. So he climbs up there. And so he's right below the road, and then he moves up the ladder so nobody can get to him, which I think is brilliant, right? But the dude's got he's got plants. He's got like a Zen garden. He's got all the stuff. And then on the side of this big concrete barrier.
How long are you standing there staring
Dude, I
at
was
this
baffled
guy's...
at the side of the barrier, he's
he
drawn a
need a
dollar bill, like a yellow dollar bill with the big money sign in the middle. I'm like, dude, that's so counterintuitive to what you're doing. You could go make that money. Instead, you're just spray painting the money on the side of the wall, but you're putting so much effort into your camp. Right. I'm so baffled by. I almost want to talk to the guy, but at the same time, I don't want to get stabbed.
Good point. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe he's just a free spirit.
You think that's what it is? I guess you never know somebody's.
I don't.
You never know somebody's, circumstances. Like, if something, I don't know. You just never. I always think about, like if I lost a niece or something, or.
Oh.
I always think about like you just never know how you end up there. It's not always drugs.
Yeah.
But like this one really, it just blew my mind because of the amount of work that went into this. It literally is the.
That's insane that you spend that much time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then
hey, you don't have shit else to do.
Yeah.
There's a job joke there. What the fuck, bro? You and Denise coming at me with the jobs.
Not you. I'm saying the homeless guy. He doesn't have anything else to do, so he can put in all the work he wants into his house because he's not doing anything.
Yeah, sensitive Sally over there. PK.
Maybe he's got room for me. I can go help him.
Okay.
All right, buddy. Good catching up with you, and as always, appreciate it.
You guys enjoy your Costco date tomorrow. I'll miss
what
you.
Do you need me to go to? What do you need me to go to Costco with you?
Don't worry about it.
What? You don't know? We're going to buy some booze.
Oh, okay.
And you have a Costco card, and I don't have one, so you're going to help me do that.
Yeah, they got, a little brunch coming up.
I got you, bro. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, man.
All right. As always,
Producer
good buddy,
Ilya.
Producer Ilya. I don't, I think we just call him that, but there he is.
We also got a donation.
From Rico. What's up, Rico? How you been, son?
How have you been?
How you been?
Where are you? What part of the world are you in? Read his comment. There's like a giant number 10 next to it and all these balloons.
I haven't heard the dong dong gong bong dong gong for a while. Hit that shit, my press miss you.
Thank you, Rico.
There you go. Corinne, did you figure out how to do polls? If not, before the next show, I don't know if there's different kind of access or whatever, but Corinne is one of our go-tos that if somebody starts talking that loose talk in the chat or whatever, so you can ban them.
Yeah. Just moderator.
But it's I'd like to get a couple people to be able to do polls. So when we're talking about socks or whatever, then somebody can, because it's kind of difficult to be able to do that and run the show and switch cameras and then Yeah,
listen to me. We also got Urel joining the chat. Want to send a special shout out to Urel if you do need any
You're amazing.
Yes, embroidery done. Urel has done so many amazing things for us with all of our merchandise, our sweatshirts, our beanies. Reach out to me and I'll connect the two of you. But shout out to Urel who actually texted me, said Happy New Year and checking in on us, and I thought that was very, very sweet. So appreciate you.
Speaking of people that are sweet, I want to get to a comment that I just saw on I think it was on our last show on YouTube that I just thought it was just absolutely amazing. However, I can't get to that comment just yet because I had loaded up the tree video. We were just talking to Elia about how we ramp each other up.
Yep,
and
this
the
is it.
tree that fell.
The tree that fell.
We were under a tornado watch at the time, and here's that video.
Yes, go straight. That tree just fell.
You know what's crazy is that we needed to make a right where that tree fell, right? And the tree, I mean, you can see, let me see if I can go back.
Yeah.
It just
happened.
And then right before the tree, I'm talking, we're there, I'm waiting to make a right? And the reason that I didn't, and it was that car, was because there was a guy crossing in front of me, right? So I'm sitting there like, oh, bro, could you take any longer to cross this thing?
Yeah.
So I'm like, but it's also really windy and really nasty, so like,
yeah, I was like, man, I felt bad that he's walking, trying to catch. Yeah.
But he kept us from being that car.
I don't know.
How crazy is that?
It just really freaked me out. And then we continued to drive and the lights, I don't know if you noticed, but then the next intersection that we went up, the lights were going crazy and falling off.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know in my head at that point, because I knew that I needed to be somewhere at a specific time and I wasn't going to be there. And this was happening. And then it was a cluster, nobody can get around or do anything. And then we went straight. No one can get, everybody was just stuck in this square. It was just, and then of course, PK and I, yes, true. We do ramp each other up. We could have just gone to the parking lot and sat there and took a breath and figured it out. But it just in the moment, I was like, what the hell is happening?
The problem,
it just freaked me out.
When you're in a tornado watch and trees are falling, and it wasn't just that tree, right? There was, every road had huge branches or trees down. It was a nasty time, right, for that half hour. But the problem is, and I've always wanted to tornado chase. Shout out to my boy Reed. Where you at? Let's go, baby. The problem is,
your boy. You mean your idol?
It'd be the worst thing ever to do that in a city during rush hour where you can't turn, you can't, you're stuck and you don't know what's about to happen and trees are falling. And I don't know if it's partly, I have no idea. I'm just talking out of my butt, but maybe because it was such a dry summer as well. We went hiking in the middle of summer and there was no riverbed. So I don't know if that has something to do with the trees or whatever. You get a little bit of wind, things are falling over, but I can't.
I think constantly and then I knew my whole entire drive there, there was the potential of stuff and I just was unsure. And I don't know, our current situation, if something happened to the car also, it's that's the only thing that we have. And it's I don't know. I just all of a sudden, all these things in my head were oh my God, what's going on? And then we finally were able to loop around I don't know, 10 minutes later to go back home and more trees and everybody's areas were falling, our power was out. And I was just I just felt.
I can't think of a worse thing than tornado chasing in the middle of a city.
Yeah.
Right? I want to be out in the cornfields. Watching cows fly or whatever.
Oh,
not in the middle of the city.
I highly doubt.
This is not fun.
I highly doubt people would do that.
Fuck yeah, what do you mean?
I highly doubt that you would ever, you talk up such a big game. I've known you for 17 plus years, and you're I've always wanted to tornado chase.
Yeah.
And then this happens, and you cry about it.
I was in the middle of the city, stuck with traffic. You ain't gonna cry about it. I don't want to fly up like Toto.
Uh-huh.
Tito, what's the dog's name? Toto? Did I get it? Toto?
Yeah,
it is Toto.
I'm checking out our Discord because I'm going through random chats. Discord, I see Brad Hall at Denise. Is this the Thompson where you're working at lit up? I'm working and I noticed it on my route. That is That totally
Where we
is.
at?
I'll
Where
be
we
there on
at?
Monday.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
I will be there on Monday, everybody, yeah.
Yo, did you see that hotel that blew up in Dallas? That's going to be you, yo.
Oh, my God. Fort Worth, technically. And it
Yeah,
was a
what
gas
happened there?
leak.
Did they figure that out?
I have no idea.
Gas leak or something?
That's what it said,
Fuck,
gas
a whole,
leak.
just a whole woof.
Yeah, and I'm also
You don't want to
checking.
mess around with gas.
I'm checking 2 other messages. Another one came in through Facebook, and we are live streaming on our Facebook live stream at PK and DK. Jerry and Mern.
Hey,
joining
what's up,
us
buddy?
live.
Hi, Mern.
And Jerry's saying chug one for me, and I just want to say, Mern, we never got the chat to like actually FaceTime you on your birthday, but happy belated birthday. We were wearing our shirts from last year because we did those custom. Shout out again, Urel, who created those for us, but we were wearing them and wanted to give you some birthday love.
We're going to play match 2 here in just a second. Everybody is going to be able to play. Hang tight for that. I did want to get to that message that came in, and it just, you know, doing what we're doing, it's just, you know, it's an off period in our life. I mean, now you're getting a job, and I have some possibilities, so, you know, we're don't call it a comeback is what I'm saying, but messages like this really, you know, they come, and sometimes we don't see them right away, and then we see them, at least for me, what's happened is like I'll see him when I'm having like a depressed day, and it turns things around. So I just wanted to say a big thank you and read this one that came in from Miguel that said, and this is from our last show, I'm happy that PK has a wife.
Oh,
talking about you.
Has a wife. Okay, good.
That he's still doing, and that he's still doing what he loves. It's better than fearing the next step in your life, which I am. I care that much about others to say this. You don't have to be perfect, and the show provides a free way to let go of stress. It was just a very, very nice message that came in that I read on a day that I wasn't feeling the best. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We've had some of those days.
Yeah, it's been unfortunately a lot more bad days than good days, but you know, that's, you know, what marriage is, and you definitely work through it together.
Another message that came in, and I'm curious to know if anybody in the chat or my replay gang, send in a message. Remember, I'm going to say it again. Listen. Send me a fucking email.
Oh.
Enough with the DMs.
Oh.
I can't get the DM stuff. I don't know how DMs work.
He's
Can't
old.
figure it out.
Y'all, he's 50. Remember that.
People are sending me DMs. I read a DM today from 2019. 2019.
Jesus.
Chick said, I love the show. I said, thank you so much. And I looked at the date. I'm like, oh, she's talking about when we were on Power.
Oh, no. That has been a while.
Hold on. You know what? Let me just prove this
Oh, my
to
God.
everybody.
The Jonas Brothers are coming back. Sorry. I got
Oh,
excited.
yay.
I got excited.
Let me just bring out my Facebook page. Okay?
It's okay. I like how it's all about you. That's nice. Where's
No,
me?
because I can't figure this out. And, like, people are sending me messages. I'm like, don't send me messages on Facebook. But they still do it. Where do I go?
Grandpa PK.
Where do I go? Do I go to Messenger?
Correct.
Okay.
That would be messages.
And this is...
And that's your inbox.
Okay.
So, yeah, then click on it.
So what
and, like, you missed a call from your mom, it says.
Yeah.
A week ago.
So
And
this
then
is
these
where
are
the
all-
message... So
these are
what is
all-
this thing?
That's your notifications.
I don't... Just don't do it. Just send me a freaking email, all right?
Your mom called you through Facebook.
No, that's great. That's nice.
very
Send me a
sweet.
freaking email. I can't figure it. And then on the phone, like I went to click on messages, and it was like I had to log in, and I'm
another-
like, I don't understand what's happening. Just stop with the messages, with the DMs. Yeah, go ahead.
You told me to interrupt you.
Yes.
Yeah, and this is from Jesus.
Hey, Seuss. Jesus.
I have to. I've got to open the Cash App real quick.
Open that up.
There's a
Anyway,
message.
I love hearing from you guys. Just not on Facebook.
Read the comment.
The comment says, for the broke show. For the pores.
Sorry.
I like that.
We were wondering what we were going to
We
read.
should rebrand this thing to the pores.
Yeah, we were wondering because Sweet Urel was like, I'm like going to make us with our new logos. And I was like, oh, I don't know what our new logo is or
That's
if we
brilliant.
have one.
Why don't we do that? That's brilliant.
Yeah.
The pores. And we just talk about how, like, you know, and then.
I just have frugal tips. Yeah, there we go. Everyone
I like
needs
that.
it. Yeah.
It's a good idea. See, things come together. Anyway, I love hearing from you guys. Just not through DMs on Facebook or you know. Twitter is simple. I can just click on it and I see it. But Facebook, I just get my blood pressure goes up. I'm trying to, on the phone, it wants me to sign in different shit, like the business
we all
pages.
know
I'm like,
that
I don't get it.
Instagram, I could tell you why, but it's
I don't
want to
know.
It. Yeah.
Just don't send it there. But
okay.
I got a message from Jose that came in on Facebook, so he's probably already moved.
Oh, no.
So this message could be irrelevant. However, I'm still going to ask because he took the time to send it in, right? So let's help out Jose.
Okay.
And send me your responses. Hello@pkndk.com. Put them in the chat if you're watching the show live. replay again, email, all right? From Jose, hey, guys, do y'all have any advice on moving? My job is moving me to Minneapolis.
Okay.
I thought it was going to say Minnesota, so I was going to do the accent, but Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Anyway, my job is moving me to Minneapolis, and I leave Saturday.
Oh, God, he's gone.
I don't know. This could be like Saturday 2018. Don't know. Leaving Saturday, this will be my first time leaving Houston.
Oh.
H-Town till I drown.
Yeah.
Or move to Minneapolis.
He probably has moved back by this time.
What if he hasn't moved? And let's just pretend for a minute that
Okay.
this message didn't come in like 2017 or something.
Yeah.
What's some advice for moving?
For moving, honestly, just whatever you've used in the last 6 months to a year, pack up everything else, donate or sell.
By the way, yes, Rico, does Ivan 2.0 still work? It does work for the time being. If we can raise enough money to keep it going for another year, we're going to do that. But for the time being, it's still up. I think it comes up in March is when it...
Okay.
So send us your instant voice notes online at pkndk.com. Let us know. I will give you some advice, which is like if you're using movers, get the 3 quotes and make sure everything is done like at the beginning, because I've seen it happen to Ivan when we first moved to Houston. They wouldn't give him his stuff.
Oh, that's right.
Because they were like, when they showed up, they were like, oh, this address has an elevator ride, which, by the way, they knew in the very beginning because we had the actual, But then I think they jacked him for like another $600 and they weren't going to give him his stuff until he paid.
Or what they did is like they kept, and this is what has happened to like other people too. Like they pick up people's stuff along the way, and then like your stuff keeps getting pushed like further back or whatnot. So like you're taking like a long haul from West Coast to East Coast, but then they pick up stuff in the middle, and then they go, and eventually you'll get there.
That's a big one too. Yeah, that's a big one. Who'd that happen to? Was that Dorian that it happened to? That he didn't get his stuff for like the longest time because he went up to Seattle and then he was going. No, maybe that was Ivan still.
I think that was still Ivan, because I think, Dorian had
the motherfucker
family.
sold to Canada or something.
Yeah.
Like left the country.
I was like, Dorian had family help him. And then for us, like our last move, honestly, we just packed it with.
Well, that's my other advice is get an Elia.
Get an
Elia. Just shows up and like,
Yeah.
and just, if it wasn't for him, we would have taken like another week to move because like he showed up and was like, what
He's
the
like,
F?
he's
You
like,
guys
what are you guys
didn't
doing?
take anything.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. I still have some of those videos. He's just so angry and disappointed. He's like, what is this? It's like, you guys still live here. Like, we've packed. We got boxes. He's like, we're leaving tomorrow. I'm like, what is wrong with you? So my tidbit is just be careful if you're using movers. If you're moving your own stuff, give yourself some extra time. Try not to take everything that you don't need. It's hard. I want to tell people that, just throw your stuff. Don't turn into a hoarder and all that stuff. But honestly, like, things have meanings. You have stuff because... Yeah.
In the second, how many times has this happened to everybody that's listening to me right now? The second you throw something away, you might have not needed it for a couple of years. The second you throw it away, you're like, oh, shit, I need that wire.
But also it comes to like, and I had this conversation with
Bradley. What's up, Bradley? Bradley Hall just joined the show.
Oh, well, he's been in for a while. But yeah.
Bradley Hall's been in for a while.
But my mom was like, when do you know, like, when it's time to get rid of, like, clothes? And she goes, some things are too big now. And I was like, well, get rid of that
Good for
immediately.
your mom.
I know, she's losing weight.
Yeah, go on, girl, get it.
Get rid of that stuff immediately. And then if you've had stuff that you haven't even seen or looked at in a year, obviously that gets donated immediately or try to sell it, whatever. Yeah. And then for everything else, I was like, I don't know why. I don't have like a ton in my wardrobe, but I think more is like classic is what I say, like classic pieces that can be around forever.
What's that Netflix show? Did it Bring You Joy?
Oh.
What was that called? What happened to that show?
Marie Kondo.
It was like so huge. Did it not have like a second season?
I don't know. I think back in 2020 when everybody was at home trying, like actually had time to declutter or whatnot. Bradley has a great question. Have y'all talked about the marathon? Any plans for watching the Texans game after? So PK's 5K is actually on Saturday. Yay, PK. And the Houston Marathon and half marathon, I'm taking part of the half marathons actually on Sunday. So yes, Texans game, 3:30 our time. Definitely going to be watching that. But we also have like an event prior to that ends at 3. So we'll be cleaning up and watching it.
Moving around. By the way, in watching the chat, Bradley is saying, what's happening, Ace? I just wanted to make sure Bradley knew that Ace is a girl.
Oh, they know each other. They're friends.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I was just letting you know because you're always on me. Pray for me on the 5K.
You did 4 miles today, right?
Pray for me. Yeah, but there was a lot of walking, pondering the homeless camp.
Yeah. I guess
what else happened in my walk?
It was just a walk. Well, I mean, hey,
no, it was a jog.
A walk is better than nothing. I was very shocked when I looked down at my phone and I had a notification. I was like, oh my God, he's walking. He's actually outside. I'm shocked. So good job.
I'm trying to be a little more responsible, or I'm trying to, Yeah, so we're going to be there. It's not going to be like we're partying because it's like in between events. But if you're going to be at either the 5K or the half marathon, we're going to be there. Say what's up. Hit us up.
I was like, PK,
not on DMs on Facebook.
PK will be at the 5K. I have to set up for an event, so I definitely may miss it. I'm
Why
sorry.
am I running?
That's up to you. And then on Sunday, oh yeah, what I was saying is I got a notification because like temperatures were supposed to be like in the like high 40s, 50s for like Sunday morning. And then now that the front is coming in a little bit sooner, so temperatures are now at this point expected to be in the 30s. And like I've done the half like with 32 degrees and it was very cold. You of course pack on your layers and then you can take things off, but it's just like a giant change, like 30-degree drop from what I saw yesterday.
When you did it before and it was 32, you said?
I remember you did that too.
Yeah, but you had your fat ass. So
oh my
like
God.
50.
Oh my God. PK.
Now. You won't freeze, girl.
Okay, anyway.
I want to play match 2 while we still have some people listening, maybe. All right, so here's how this is going to work, match 2. I want to get back to actually playing with people on the phone as well, so we got to just figure that out. I appreciate everybody's patience and hanging out with the show and giving us some time to figure things out. By the way, before I even get into the words and kick you out of the room so you can play, we're going to continue doing the show now that you have a new job? Is that still Wednesdays? Are we?
Yeah, of course. Like, the only reason like yesterday Wine Wednesday didn't work is because I had like my other. Sorry about saying job, but I had another commitment that I had already promised to, and
that's what I've been dealing with.
And it pays, so I had to take care of that.
Yeah, we gotta. So yes, gotta watch the money.
But that is the plan moving forward. Yes, Wednesday nights, hopefully 7. But we'll be as honest with everybody, as honest as we can be. As soon as I know like my schedule, I'll definitely let everybody know. Sometimes PK, you might have to be, we haven't talked about it, but you might have to be flying places and doing your own thing.
I can do both at the same time.
You cannot be doing a basketball game and doing the show live. Let's be honest.
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of basketball.
I
am so stupid. So stupid.
Oh my God. It was the last night. PK, we were watching the Warriors and obviously Golden State Warriors, and PK's like, why does it say San Francisco? And I was like, because they're in San Francisco. He's like, no, the stadium's in Oakland. And I was like, okay.
I thought they were the Oakland.
Yeah, but they clearly, since 2019, they've been in San Francisco. They moved over the bridge.
I had no idea.
My God.
I know now. I'm catching up.
2019.
Been a football kid. Sorry. Sports boy does not know.
Sports boy with an I.
You want to leave the room?
Let's go.
All right. We're going to play match 2 right now. So, I'm going to give you the rules in case there's some new people in there. I'm going to give you 2 words. I'm going to do it quickly, back to back. What you need to do in the chat, we're playing just for fun, is just give me the first thing that comes to your mind per word. So the first one's going to be, let's go with time, right? Time. 1 word that comes to your mind. Don't put it in the chat just yet, because I'm going to give you both words so you can put them together, right? So it's going to be easier. So time and tree. Time is your first one. Tree is the second one. Go ahead. Drop your answers in the chat right now. When I say the chat, I mean YouTube. I apologize. I don't know if I can bring up Facebook. Actually, I think I do have Facebook up. If you were watching on Twitter, I don't know what to tell you. Unless you want to send me a tweet, I guess, but that's just going to be complicated. So just go to YouTube. Just put them in there. All right. Time, tree, no changing them. Throw them in there. I'm going to bring her in. She's probably going to cheat. We're going to watch her eyes. All right, come on in. No cheating. No cheating. Do not look at the chat. No cheating. I'm watching your eyeballs. Just don't look up. You're fine.
Okay.
Okay.
It's hard, though, and you got all these bright lights in your face.
Yeah.
I turned out.
How you feeling?
Excited.
Okay.
I haven't played this in 2024. Welcome to the new year.
I don't think you won in 2023.
Whatever. I tried.
You and Durine were really the stink team.
Hey, you know what? We tried.
It was fun.
We really did try.
It was fun. I want to try to find a way to have the people that still subscribe to the show, because that helps us. I want to find a way to be able to call those people to actually play
I have an idea.
The games moving forward. Let's talk about it. Now or after the show?
After the show.
Let's, all right. Your first word? Time.
Time clock. I got a job. I keep talking about it, blah, blah, blah. You got to punch in that time clock. Time. Magazine. I got got to close my eyes because I got to visualize the word time and see what comes up. Time, clock, time, watch. What's the time? Watch. What's the time? You know what? I'm going to lock in because you've been giving me a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
Lock me in for clock. Time, clock.
Clock.
Punch it in.
With that, I will say that...
We got some winners.
Got some winners.
I didn't put
Some winners.
I didn't put back on my headphones.
All right. No looking because you're halfway there with a few people.
Okay, you got it.
What'd you say? You said clock, right?
I said clock.
You're halfway there with Anita.
Nice.
You're halfway there with Rodrigo.
Oh.
I can't read.
Are you sure?
It's your all's fault getting me to do that fireball. You're halfway there with Zach.
Nice.
And with Susan.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Good.
Over on Facebook, Jared said father. So that's a big
Father time. Are you sure?
Yeah, that's
not. It's not the other word like mother.
Get that one. Some of the other ones that you didn't match with was which was pretty good. Modesto said Watts.
Okay.
I can't hate on that.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Time traveler from Charlene. That makes a lot of sense.
Charlene. Let's get
Charlene.
Right. Okay, come on.
Also a girl.
Correct.
I know what's up. A lot of people said time travel from B Girl.
Oh.
Do we know B Girl?
Yeah.
What did Britain?
Burton.
Britain Girl?
Burton, Bertin, yeah,
Okay.
from the ATL area.
Time management's also good. Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Let's see if we can get you a win. You ready?
Yeah, my eyes are still closed.
Very doable, easy words. The second one and for the win.
They looked open for a second, but then I remember they're supposed to be closed. Sorry.
Cheating, ass,
ho.
How'd you know? I should have said.
We've been together.
Mixed it up. Yeah.
Together that long.
How long have we been together?
Look at these broken nails, y'all.
17. Yeah, look at those ratchet nails.
I know. I can't go to my new job with broken nails.
Fucking here we go with the job again.
I'm going to put Band-Aids around them so they don't look so sad. Be like, what happened? I got to burn. Anyway.
Your second word is tree.
Tree. Christmas tree because it's still up downstairs. As PK's tree. Tree branch because that fell. We just talked about tree branch. Christmas. Everyone's talking about Christmas trees. I saw them on people tossing them out this week. Christmas. What else is tree? Tree branch. Tree. Green. Tall. Blow. It's got to be Christmas. Lock me in. Christmas.
You logging it in?
That's it. Oh, shut up. Not one person said
I cannot.
Christmas.
This is.
No way.
Let me turn
kidding
everything
me?
off. This is unbelievable that you lost with playing with every effing person and you lost. Really, that's a win in itself.
Not one person said
with the
Christmas?
odds. You're like the roulette wheel that like the ball just flies off.
Not one person.
Not one person.
Said Christmas? Are you kidding me?
Some of the you can bring up your screen now. Over on Facebook, Branch, which I thought was a good one from Jared. Over on YouTube,
Jeez.
Tree fall. A lot of people said fall.
Oh yeah, because we
Leaves,
talked about that.
Oak.
Yeah.
Nobody's thinking about Christmas right now.
Oh no, I know everyone's over it, but I think just because we still have our Christmas tree on and we still have the light songs, PK calls it now his birthday tree. So that must have been just in my own head, y'all. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Rico. Oh my God, B girl. Everyone's saying, "Damn it, Denise."
Damn it, Denise.
Damn it, Denise.
Damn it, Denise.
It's unbelievable that you lost with everybody. That's I wonder if
really is.
Shout out to my replay gang. Did anybody get it? Leave us an instant voice note online at pkndk.com. Probably not. You lost the whole bunch of everybody. Have you? I know we played a couple of times.
Whole bunch of everybody.
Whole bunch of everybody.
Thanks so much.
We've played a couple of times where you've taken and have been playing with every.
Yeah.
This is the first though, right?
Yeah,
like I think.
Yeah, you don't need to rub it in.
Yeah, this is.
That's correct.
It's really something.
Thank you.
Really something. Let me go over my notes and see what else. There was a couple other videos I didn't get to, and then this stupid news story. Let me bring this up. Terry has the
peacocks.
the NBC peacocks, right?
Yeah, she does.
Apparently, there's another neighborhood because I ran across this article. It says aggressive peacocks are wreaking havoc on the Houston neighborhood, but it's not. It's not
her neighborhood.
No, because she has them.
Well,
I thought that was the coolest thing. We went over to her house. Two things that she did that was like absolutely amazing. The Christmas tree, her Christmas tree was like Darth Vader. We went a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Amazing. But then she had like 50 peacocks or something in the neighborhood that like move around. It was like the coolest thing.
But I don't like the difference between this article and what she showed us. Like those were not aggressive peacocks. These ones.
I've seen one here.
What are they
outside.
called? Peafowl? The peafowl?
The peafowl, she said, prone to attacking humans, animals, and cars, and can cause serious property damage in homes. I'm trying to see. This is somewhere
they walk
around
into
here.
traffic. That's what it says. Yeah, same with like the raccoons.
Yeah, but it's the best thing ever to walk into.
We got raccoons. They're so fat now. Like I told I'm in a group chat with like our neighbors, and I'm like, the raccoons now are so fat that they probably can't even come out those pipes anymore.
Memorial. That's what these are. Memorial.
Really?
I want to bring some into our neighborhood. I just don't know how to do it. So if anybody has any suggestion, hit your boy up. I've seen one.
Yeah.
We walked out, remember? And there was one.
Yeah.
But that was like, I've seen one of those and one big ass owls. And I love owls. However, your grandfather, R.I.P.
Yeah. Oh, I love you, Grandpa.
Still raised a bitch ass dog though.
Oh my God, Teddy. Oh,
my God, this dog. However, he told me that his buddy or somebody back in the day got bit by an owl and he ended up dying.
Yeah.
So now they scare me, but at the same time, I really love owls. I don't know why. There's no basis to it. I just think
you
they're
love
cute.
owls and sloths.
Sloths, number one.
Yeah.
Owls, maybe peacocks. I want to bring some into our neighborhood. How do I do it? Hit me up.
Yeah, you and Rocio, next door neighbor, got to get together. Like she'd be all in.
No,
for
she does the raccoons. The raccoons have gotten out of hand.
She actually, they're just fat, and that's what I told her.
No, the raccoons are now coming up to me.
Because she sent me this picture. She's like, I'm getting you this. And it's this necklace of, can you see it on my phone? Is that okay? It's a necklace of like a raccoon with a heart. And I text her back. I said, I appreciate the thought, but I absolutely would never wear a raccoon necklace. Our furry friends around here are getting too fat.
You know what's crazy, and I'll say it on the show.
But she knows it. Yeah.
So Denise was gone to spend Christmas with her family, right? I stayed behind, and she comes back, and in our trash can, there's a bag from Burger King. And I immediately get like just ear beating, right? And I've been trying to be better, so I didn't have. So I think that her or her dude or somebody at Burger King, and because our trash cans are right next to each other, because we both will take each other's trash cans down, and it's a really cool neighborhood vibe over here, so
like we'll take the trash cans down, they pull them up like after, So
you opened it up, and then I get an ear beating, and I'm like, yo, that wasn't me, which she still doesn't believe.
I don't.
So then, fast forward to like earlier this week, there was a McDonald's cup halfway filled with like a Diet Coke, which I drink Diet Coke.
Yeah.
So now she thinks I went to McDonald's. I'm like, yo, that's not me. Makes the perfect alibi, by the way. I get that.
Yeah.
It wasn't me, though.
Toss in
trying so hard
to be
good.
Trash can. Yeah.
Trying so hard to be good. I'm down to 2, like.
Are you at your lowest, do you think? Or
I've plateaued.
You think you're still teeter-tottering?
That's why I gave myself the shot today. I was just mad at myself. I'm like, I'm tired of being plateaued. I gotta get off my ass. I gotta move.
Yeah.
I just can't just boom, take it to the gut.
Yeah.
And then just went out there and did that.
You know what's kind of because everyone says like in 2024, like or at the new year, I should say, like new year, new me. Everybody's like working out or whatever. I was talking with a few girls, and they're like, it just was weird, like the holiday season and getting into like fitness and all of that. Like it's just kind of been like an odd type year. Like I guess we haven't been to our Planet Fitness at all in like 2 months.
I know.
But like we've done.
Also, this time of year you can run outside.
Well,
we really got that membership because we came back from Oregon in July.
Yeah,
we loved the hiking, and we're like, oh, let's go walk.
Degrees. Yeah,
you can do it.
Yeah.
Also, how is your dry January going? Not good here.
Oh God, my
not good here. We saw it. We saw it. It's y'all's fault. Not good in this building.
I saw it there. Yeah.
A little fireball. I gotta find a. It's amazing to me that I'm this old and still don't have any kind of liquor that I like. Like I just drink it because
I thought you
eventually I'm gonna get buzzed.
I thought you had that whiskey thing, or you and
that's probably the best.
The Woodford.
Whatever Dave sent, I would say is the closest that I've came to. All right, I'll just sip this, but still I'm sipping it because I don't want to get wasted, but a nice tiny little buzz, relax at the end of the day. Hard day of work.
Oh, very hard day.
Relaxing on the couch. That's probably the closest.
What about Elia has you drinking that Crown
Apple?
Crown Apple.
It's kind of the same.
or something.
It's kind of the same as what Dave sent. Again, Elia does things like they should be done in life. I just don't have the self-control to do it. So like Elia's drinks are good because he just puts in like a little splash, and if I'm making the drink, it's like half and half.
Oh.
So it's not tasting good. He's making it like it probably should be made by a mixologist or something.
An actual cocktail, rather, just getting hammered.
You had a question of the day, which is what's a difficult conversation you've been putting off? Are you trying to say something to me? What's happening there?
No, I'm not. I saw this, and I know, a lot of people have to have difficult conversations and they're not exactly ready to have. I know there's a few emails, PK, that you've told me about that you want to send or follow-ups, but you keep pushing it back. Or you're like, there's this like job opportunity possibly, but I don't want to keep bothering people because I don't want to be annoying and then be like, screw this guy.
Oh, yeah.
So I was just like, when I saw that, it reminded me of, honestly, you.
It's the hardest thing ever. It's
a balance.
And it's I wanna find a job, and I get it. Beggars can't be choosers, but once you get a job, then the time is so limited to finding that perfect. I'm trying to find that perfect situation,
and it's hard when you're 50.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Okay, sorry, 45-ish.
Wow.
Leads you into the next question.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. That leads you to the follow-up.
God. So anyway, this EVS stuff is great, but you reach out to people and then you don't want to be the guy that's like, blowing you up and annoying and like, I always try to look at it from if I was that guy, would I, but at the same time.
Is it persistence and you're like, oh, I'm so
right,
excited
so
that
it's like
this
balancing it out. And the waiting game sucks. And then, like if you look at my emails, I don't have them open right now, but it's all like Indeed prospects and jobs and kind of, and also a gamble of trying to figure out what it is that, you want to fall into and do.
Because
and
again, like after 25 years in a career, just pivoting to the next thing, like the next chapter in life, like that is not easy.
But
and it's something that also like pays, that pays.
I will say the biggest fear I ever had doing radio, the biggest fear, and I've talked about this multiple times, probably every show, but was just ending up like so addicted to it that I'd go anywhere to do it and do it badly, right? And I did do it badly multiple spots. I was fortunate enough to be able to have turned things around towards the end of Atlanta when we got to Ryan, and I felt like, all right, finally, I'm getting to do a good show again because I didn't think I did. I did it badly in Houston throughout the duration of me being here. I did it badly in Atlanta for the first 2 years to no fault of ours.
Yeah,
we were thrown in a really just crap situation, and then it took a while to get the show to where it was. But at that point, people give you a shot. Like, think about it. If you turn on a TV show and it sucks, you're not going to go back to it ever.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So it's the hardest thing when you make that an awful impression for the first 2 years to turn things around. But we did.
Right. Yeah.
So I was very, very proud of that. Right. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it badly. And I've just been scared that I was just going to turn into an old guy that just couldn't give it up. And I'm happy being able just to do the podcast with you and finding something else.
Just once a week. Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, if the right situation, like I've said before, comes to the table, I'd love to do it in the right circumstances, doing the right show in the right situation. But, getting teamed up with some person that has like some crazy ego and just everything that we dealt with.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Yeah.
Forget it.
I was like, it has taken a while for us to like actually come to that realization. And like, that's kind of, that's hard.
For you, I'm kind of regretting the fact that I got you into it because then you got the bug, and I'm sure that you'd love to do it.
Oh, of course I would. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing more. That's why, like,
I can just be like, fuck it. I don't want to deal with like big ass.
Oh, I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
People like Gene, Megs. I don't want to deal with these people.
I know. Yeah.
You
but
know?
Hey, again,
it's like what McAfee's going through, or McAfee. Why don't I screw up his name all the time?
Yeah, that is such an interesting because like either people love him or hate him. But that is one show that I really enjoy watching, and it's not about like the sports aspect, but just about him and the guys.
It depresses me because that's what we were doing. It depresses me.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
But I also love it.
Depress me, but it makes me excited for possibilities of what we can continue to do.
Yeah, but he has.
I mean, he's got millions of dollars.
Not that. He's had he played sports. Like radio isn't big enough to like if I do a show about radio, it's never going to get to that point because like people don't care about radio, right? Like he played sports, so he's talking about sports. Anyway, my point of that show is like it depresses me because it's such a perfect show in my opinion.
What you wanted.
He gets to do.
Yeah.
his show with his boys without having to deal with the, ESPN came to him and he had the balls to say, I'm keeping ownership of the show. I'm going to do it my way. And, I'm sure he still has a bunch of crap to deal with.
That we don't
But,
know
he's in
about,
a position to be able to just do it his way where, like, the guy that he called a rant, that was Gene. But we can call him a rant.
Get fired. Correct.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we didn't have the money to be able to, or the circumstances to be able to call him a rat. Now I can now.
Well, there's no
Talentless
money.
rat that's done. Really, what has he done? Has he ever hosted a show?
Okay.
I doubt it. I don't think so. Has he ever? Has Megs ever?
Okay,
These people don't know.
I know.
And these are the people that you got to deal with.
But I said in this year, we're letting all of that go.
I've let it go.
You have not let it
I'm
go. You
chill,
keep bringing it
baby.
up.
This
That's
is
what
me
we
being
This
chill.
is what we talked about.
This is me being, I'm so chill.
I know everybody was like,
Lick me, baby. Hard nipples, lollipop.
They want old school PK.
Old school PK's back, baby.
No,
Never
but-
left.
No, but let's just like,
All right. Anyway. So anyway, that's why I don't want to go back into that business unless it's a right situation.
And
But then,
now it's complicated because of my potential situation, which will.
well, we still got to do the show. That's all I care about. I don't care.
Of course.
I don't care if we do the show for two people. Who cares?
And we did do that. Like we did that. That's how we started.
Yeah.
Back, what was it, 2014? Oh my God, no way. April 1st of this year.
Yep.
That'll be 10 years. Jesus.
She's getting old, huh?
Which brings me to like, I don't know if it's like the exact next comment, but we can save it for later. But in your notes, there's something about, are we too old? Do you see in my show
Well,
notes?
you just called me 50 a few minutes ago, so I'm going to go with yes, no
Okay.
matter what I have I
It's
don't
about
know.
San Holo and the EDM
You sent me,
show.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You sent me so many notes, by the way.
Well, I mean, that's what I do.
I don't need, is that a point counterpoint? I can answer that.
No.
We are.
No, but I'm just like, if you, San Holo, by the way, if you've been, following the show for a while, we had him on the show and we went, I don't know, like twice.
He's an EDM. He's a chill EDM guy.
Yeah.
Makes great music.
Oh,
However, now we're old. Can we still go? Because it's like a club setting.
It's a club setting that's 18 and up. And like, we talked to like a few of our friends and they're like, yeah, we'll go if we got like table or bottle service or whatever. And then I'm looking
Ecstasy and water.
And I'm looking at the prices, and I was like, to get like a bottle of Tito's $3.50. I was like, oh hell no, I can barely like get like a handle of Fireball.
How about
for
this is my
$30.
question?
But I was
This
like,
will answer the question.
But I think go if you enjoy the music, which you and I do. Like we've been following this guy for years.
I'm still going to go.
Yeah.
But yes, to answer your question, are we too old to be going? Yes. And to make that point, and again, this will be answered in the next show. This is a great thing about our show. It's like it's kind of like a serial a podcast where we can revisit some of the emails. Hopefully they come in, not DMs, emails, instant voice notes.
What's your email again?
hello@pkndk.com. I need only people over 40 to answer this question. Last show you went to, and when was that?
Oh,
That's it. Last show you went to, when was that? If you want to put your age, you can. I'm just curious to see. I bet you we're not going to get any EDM shows. No chance in hell. I don't think we're going to get EDM shows. But I don't know. We'll see.
it reminds me like I'm not going to say how old our buddy Jeff is. You guys know him as well.
Oh my
especially
God,
those in
no.
Atlanta. But he writes, so help me effing God. If you guys go see Nickelback at the Houston Rodeo, I will disown you. I would fly down there, but I will be in Vegas for this project I'm working on.
This dude loves Nickelback.
And then Leah, which is like,
Yeah.
his wife, I should fly out to see Nickelback.
All right.
His response,
I got to eat my words.
I feel
Modesto came with the heat. He's 52.
Yeah.
Dropped that age. Respect for dropping the age. And he saw Disturbed.
Ooh.
Disturbed. The
Wait,
sound of silence. Disturbed.
That is one of your go-to songs.
He probably would not, in fact, go to Han Solo. Too soft for my man, Modesto.
Producer Ely, I love that you're still in the chat. Charlie Crockett.
2022. That was a good show.
That was a good show. That was still
That was a
when
good
we were
show.
all a little quarantine. Remember, like we all had to hang
Yeah.
out on our own little platforms.
My problem is not necessarily that
Country.
I'm too old, if I'm
Texas
being completely
country.
honest. A lot of stuff we say on here, we're moving the show forward, comedic purposes. All honesty, the problem with me, because a lot of people come to Houston to this club where it's like a pool. Is it still open?
Oh God.
Were you slept with the chain smokers?
I did not.
Oh, I'm sorry, DJ'd?
No, I DJ'd with
Yeah,
them.
Club Vu or whatever.
There was a huge Club Vu.
I don't know.
Whatever.
The problem isn't really the age difference, it's the fat difference. And when your boy was a 272, I don't want to be around, you know what I mean? Now that I'm slimming down, I'm still nowhere near
What the heck? Why?
the weight where I should be at a club you know.
Okay, well, I think that is insane that you think about your weight if you can go
All the
enjoy
time.
music or whatnot. But I have not been in those shoes
Well, it's
of
because
being
you're an attractive female.
obese. So
Yeah.
I'll just leave it at that.
Don't go there. It's not a good place to be. I got to wrap things up. There was one other thing. I'll save it.
Save it till Wednesday.
So many notes.
I know. I got a lot. We got a
You
lot
and
of
your lists and your notes
we
and your
got
calendar.
a lot of stuff for next week. You know, we got a very busy, packed weekend.
Oh, yeah. Next week's you had. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. I promised, going back to the comment of the show's kind of like cereal, you know, like we'll ask something, not cereal that you eat or killers. The show's kind of like you have to follow.
Yeah,
it,
I was
right?
actually confused. I was like,
like a cereal broadcast.
I know that you didn't mean cereal like, you know, Frosted Flakes, but I also didn't know if you meant cereal like that other podcast.
No.
Like
it
Murders in
continues.
the Building?
No, it continues. Like we ask questions that get answered next week. It continues. It's like
that has been like that for the last 10 years.
Well, no shit.
Okay.
But maybe there's some new people.
Okay, hello.
We called the third member of the show, last show on the show.
Yeah.
And y'all were like, well, I wonder if he's gonna call back. Remember?
I do.
And I said, I'll let you know next week. And now a week has passed, and I'm happy to say. Well, I'm not happy to say, but I'm here to say. Bernie Mac laugh.
We'll just
of course he didn't call.
We'll just leave it at that.
You know?
That's the end of the story.
There you go. I wanted to answer that question from the last show. Was there anything else that we needed to answer from the last show?
Not from the last show. No.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
Stay tuned till next week. And don't forget to drink your Ovaltine. Oh, no, that's really old.
Yeah.
I don't know what
somebody put that in
Ovaltine
the
is.
chat?
I don't know what Ovaltine is. I mean.
I have been drinking on my way to bed every night. And this is probably, Ilya's going to call me nasty for this, but like before I put it, you have a sleepy time tea?
Yeah.
It smells so damn good. So even before I put it in there to soak your water up, I smoosh it against my face. Oh, just take it all in. And then I put it in your cup. All the tea bags. I'm like,
you teabag your nose?
Oh, God, it smells so good. Sleepy time tea. If you guys haven't, who hasn't, right?
You guys heard me.
What?
You teabag your face.
We got to get out of here. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Thank you so much. I don't know if this was last minute or not, but to get updates for the show, obviously I'll drop it into Facebook and everywhere else, but obviously join our Discord. That's probably the best way. That's also probably how we're going to move forward and to get the info, to get people on to play Match 2, and I want to bring some of the other games back. I do miss What's That Noise, so
course,
I want to bring that back. If anybody has any good ideas, keep them to yourself, because if I use them, you'll probably just answer or
correctly.
Get a family member to win the money. But
sneak it.
Games are on the comeback. The show is on a comeback. We'll be here next Wednesday unless something happens with our job. If that's the case, again, Discord, sign up in there. You get little notifications, and we'll let you know that we have to move it to Thursday or whatever. But it's as it stands right now. Wednesday, we're back. Anything else?
That'll do it. Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Follow us real quick on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at PK and DK.
What should I be posting on Insta?
I don't know. I haven't been posting a lot lately.
Yeah, I didn't know, like, should we do show clip? We got to figure that out.
We will.
We got to figure things out.
We're still, you guys know, we're doing
It's a work in progress, and who knows?
always.
This podcast might change to the Pours. I really love that idea, the Pours. So we'll see you next week. Until then, bye.
It's the PK and DK Show. Catch us live weekdays at 5 Pacific, 7 Central, or at pkandDK.com. With replays, podcasts, vlogs, and more.
I actually leave, and I'm not gonna say it again. Bye, 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 bye.